The things always kind of seem like there's always an obstacle, a challenge in your life. Like everything you do, it feels like there's a hiccup. The computer breaks, the phone breaks, traffic. Every time you're trying to do something, and especially if it's something for the good, it feels like there's challenge, a hiccup, and that's kind of been getting me lately, and it's been kind of disturbing me, even though I have been low-key relaxed about it and working myself through it. But I'm really understanding that there really is some spiritual warfare out in this world. It has to be. I mean, it has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. Because especially when you know you're working for the good. When you're working for the good, and I know I'm working for the good. I'm not saying I've always done good, but I know I'm working for the good. I'm working for the healing in me and the healing in others. And I feel like I have the pedigree to show it. I've relentlessly given my life to support and help others. And yeah, maybe it was some codependency involved and some trauma involved, but it was still coming from a genuine place. But the one thing that I noticed is that the obstacles, they always come. Like I never felt like a place in my life where it was just smooth sailing. I mean, for a long period of time, not even for like a month. I haven't really even had a month of smooth sailing. It's always something that shows up that kind of throws me majorly. And, you know, for example, I was supporting a close family member. I was giving my all. I gave my all, y'all. I gave my all, my all, my all. And I thought we had bonded. I thought we were so close. They're in my heart. And out of the clear blue, this person just threw mud on me. Out of the clear blue, this person that I love so deeply just threw mud on me, just like to my face too, not behind my back. And it felt like they wanted to hurt me. Like it was systematic hurt. They wanted to annihilate me. They wanted to like mentally and spiritually and emotionally destroy me with the things that they presented. And in all authenticity, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but in terms of the way I related with that person, I didn't deserve that. I really didn't. And I'm not trying to be a victim, you know. In this day and age, whenever you tell somebody you got hurt or somebody hurt you, it's like, don't be a victim. And I don't necessarily agree with that because I feel like we're human and we get hurt. And the way to heal that hurt oftentimes is to share it with somebody. That I'm hurt, I'm grieving, I'm going through something. I don't necessarily believe that that's you being a victim. I just believe that you're being human and you're going through your healing process. So anyway, that's the place that I'm coming from. This is a part of my healing process, you know, the sharing it, because it may bless someone else. So anyway, that situation like floored me, and I'm still working through it. I still know that all things work together for the good. I understand that. But I also understand that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. And I also know that it feels like it's a spiritual thing. Kind of going back to what I was saying about when you know you're working for the good and you're doing good, and it feels like the constant obstacles and challenges that consistently show up to kind of throw you and sway you is real. It is real. It's not fantasy, and it feels like they show up in the most vulnerable places. The places that are so tender in your heart and in your spirit. And yeah, they show up in those most vulnerable and tender places, the places that you know. And you like it's like somebody must know that this is something that will sway me. Somebody has to know this. And that's why I feel like it's spiritual. It's definitely more than meets the eye. It's deeper than flesh and blood. It really is. And I just want to just acknowledge that to myself and to someone else who might be going through this. You're not crazy. It's real. It is real. That's why they put it in the Bible. It's real. Like, spiritual attacks are real. You know? I was just here, but somebody told me one thing. They said, always call on help regardless. You're protected. You have angels and ancestors who are around you to protect you. So always call on your protective guides. And so I was just here at the gas station. I'm sitting here right now, and I could not get my gas cap open to save my life. And it took me so long, and I was sitting here, and I'm like, I need help. I'm a grown man, and I need help. Who's gonna help me? And I kept trying and trying and trying and trying, and I could not get that cap open. And I said to myself, okay, self, let's ask for spiritual help. Let's ask. And I said, my angels, my ancestors, help me. I'm stuck. Help me. And I took a deep breath, and I saw this big red truck drive up. And something in my spirit said, that is your help. That's your help. So it was a Hispanic man. He gets out of the car, and I said, do you speak English? ¿Hablas inglés? And he said, yes. And I said, I can't get my cap open, man. And my key, I can't get it open. He was like, why not? I was like, I don't know. This man walks right over y'all. Twist that cap, and the cap came right off. And he gave me a little eye roll. And I said, thank you, man. You're an angel. Because he was. Because I know I couldn't get that cap open. And I know I called on my ancestors and my angels for help. And I know they sent that help. And so I guess that's the big point I'm trying to make. Even when you're going through the obstacles and the challenges and the upsets and the hiccups and the snafus, always know that you got help, and always call on that help, because that help is here. And I wonder if when it's a spiritual thing, when you know that you're being spiritually attacked, if that is the time that you really call on the help. because that's when you need it. Because we're still in our human form. Yes, I'm a spiritual being, but I'm still in my human form, and I need to call on the people who have broken free from this physical form and are living at one with spirit. And so I just wanted to leave us with that message this week, that there's always help. Even when you feel like you're stuck, like I felt like I was stuck. I felt like, what am I gonna call AAA? What am I gonna do? I'm stuck, I need help. And I called on it, and it was right there. It was right there. So do me a favor, leave me a comment and let me know if you resonate with this. Because I think a lot of you do. A lot of you courageous souls out there, you go through similar, and you may have experiences that support this. And I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. But come on and be a part of my community, because I got a lot of wisdom and stories and a lot of great information about the acting world, about living, about overcoming obstacles and challenges, because as I said, my life has been filled with them, and I got the wisdom that was birthed from all of them. So come on, be a part of my community.